Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving deep into the history and shocking current value of a coin that might just be hiding in your collection or piggy bank right now. This is the story of the 1963 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that began its journey in the heart of American minting history and is now making waves across the coin collecting world, valued at an astonishing $12 million in today's market. Let's start at the very beginning. The 1963 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the three major United States mint facilities that were operational during that era. This penny proudly features the small yet significant D mint mark right below the year on the obverse side of the coin, indicating its origin in Denver, Colorado. That year, the Denver Mint produced a staggering number of Lincoln cents, over 1.7 billion coins, which at first glance makes it seem like these coins are quite common. But as we dig deeper, we uncover the unique circumstances and features that make certain 1963 D pennies worth a fortune. The design of the 1963 D Lincoln penny remains one of the most iconic in American numismatics. The obverse side of the coin features the enduring profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor and engraver whose work has stood the test of time since 1909. His initials, VDB, are faintly engraved on the reverse bottom rim of the coin. Lincoln's dignified portrait reflects the solemn respect the nation holds for the 16th President of the United States, and this design has remained largely unchanged for decades. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the familiar image of two wheat stalks curving around the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. This classic wheat ears design was eventually replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. However, the 1963 penny still proudly carried the Lincoln Memorial on its reverse, another work of art by Frank Gasparo. The detail captured in the Lincoln Memorial is remarkable, and if you look closely enough, you can even see a tiny representation of the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. That's right, a statue of Lincoln on a coin that features Lincoln himself on the front. It's a beautiful, symbolic design that truly captures the essence of American history and respect. But what makes the 1963 D penny so incredibly valuable today? While billions were minted, not all coins are created equal. Over time, certain errors, rare variations, and pristine conditions make select coins rise in value. For the 1963 D Lincoln penny, some specimens have been found with extremely rare minting errors, including doubled dies, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes. These types of errors, when found in near-perfect condition or in uncirculated states, drive the value sky high. The coin that recently stunned collectors and investors alike was graded at a nearly flawless condition of mint state 68 red by professional grading services. This means the coin shows absolutely minimal signs of wear, still retains its original bright red coppery color, and appears almost exactly as it did when it left the Denver Mint back in 1963. Coins like these are not only rare but incredibly desirable. Collectors across the world compete to acquire such high-grade examples, and in a record-breaking private sale, one particular 1963 D Lincoln penny was sold for an unbelievable $12 million. Yes, you heard that right. $12 million for a coin that most people would pass by without a second thought. This is a reminder that history, rarity, and condition are key players in determining a coin's worth. The 1963 D Lincoln penny has captured attention not only for its beautiful design and craftsmanship but also for its mysterious journey through time, from the Denver Mint presses to collectors' vaults, and now, to center stage as one of the most valuable 1-cent coins in the world. But why is there such intense demand for this coin? Part of the reason lies in its sentimental and historical value. The early 1960s was a pivotal time in American history. From the civil rights movement to the presidency of John F. Kennedy, the nation was going through tremendous change. The coins minted during this era are cherished reminders of America's past. For collectors, owning a mint-condition coin from this time period is like holding a piece of living history. Additionally, Lincoln pennies have always been a favorite among collectors. They're affordable to start collecting, and over time, some become rare and extremely valuable. The 1963 D penny is now considered one of the holy grails in the Lincoln Penny series. So, what should you look for in your pocket change or coin collection? Here are a few key things to keep in mind when searching for a potentially valuable 1963 D penny. First, check for the D mint mark below the date. Next, look for any unusual features like doubling on the letters or numbers, or any slight misalignments in the design. These can be indicators of valuable mint errors. Most importantly, examine the color and condition. Coins that are red in tone and show no signs of wear are the most valuable. If you believe you have a coin that meets these criteria, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication and appraisal. The coin market today is hotter than ever, with prices continuing to rise for rare and high-grade coins. The $12 million sale of the 1963 D Lincoln penny has reignited interest in small denomination coins and reminded collectors around the world to take a closer look at their humble pennies. That 1-cent coin in your drawer could hold the key to a small fortune. So take the time to search through your change jars, old coin albums, and inherited collections. You never know what treasures might be waiting to be discovered. The story of the 1963 D Lincoln penny is not just about metal and mint marks. It's about history, rarity, passion, and the unexpected surprises that the world of numismatics continues to deliver. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the coins that could change your life. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, even a single penny can be worth millions. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to another incredible and eye-opening video where we reveal rare coins that are hiding in plain sight and are worth a shocking amount of money. In today's video, we dive deep into the fascinating story of the 1976 No Mint Mark I franc coin, a simple-looking coin with a surprisingly valuable history that has now reached an astonishing market value of $53,872. Yes, you heard that right. This small French coin, often overlooked by many collectors and even coin dealers, has become a hidden treasure in the world of numismatics. So stay tuned till the end of the video because you might just be holding on to one of these gems without even realizing it. Let's begin with the history. The 1 franc coin has been a staple of French currency for decades, dating back to the 19th century. It was widely used across France and other francophone nations. The specific coin we are discussing today, the 1976 No Mint Mark I franc, was produced during a period when France was transitioning economically and politically. In 1976, the coin was struck in nickel, featuring the iconic figure of Marianne, the national emblem of the French Republic and a symbol of liberty, reason, and the spirit of the revolution. She is portrayed wearing a Phrygian cap, walking to the left, sowing seeds into the ground, a symbol of growth and prosperity. The reverse side of the coin showcases the denomination, 1 franc, and the date, 1976, surrounded by olive branches, which represent peace. Most 1 franc coins minted in France during the 1970s have a mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced, typically Paris or other regional mints. But here's where it gets exciting. The no mint mark version of the 1976 1 franc coin is extremely rare. It is believed that only a small number of these error coins were accidentally struck without a mint mark and released into circulation. These coins are extremely difficult to find because they look nearly identical to the common versions unless inspected closely by a trained eye. Collectors and numismatists began to notice these rare coins turning up at auctions and estate sales, often misidentified or undervalued. As awareness grew about their rarity, demand started rising. Coin grading agencies began verifying these no mint mark variants, and the market responded with explosive interest. What was once just pocket change is now a small fortune. So what makes the 1976 No Mint Mark I franc coin so valuable? First, it's the rarity. With only a limited number of known examples in existence, collectors are willing to pay a premium for the chance to add one to their collection. Second, condition plays a huge role. If you have a 1976 1 franc coin without a mint mark in uncirculated or near mint condition, you could be sitting on a jackpot. Coins that are well preserved, with no scratches, discoloration, or wear, are considered highly desirable. Third, the demand for European coinage from the 20th century has grown significantly in recent years, especially among international collectors who focus on era coins and historical pieces. Now let's talk about the value. In recent auctions, a few verified examples of the 1976 no-mint Mark I franc coin have sold for over $50,000. The most recent sale, according to reliable collector sources and coin auction records, valued the coin at an incredible $53,872. This valuation is based on the coin's pristine condition, historical importance, and its verification by professional grading services. If you want to know whether you might have one of these valuable coins, start by carefully inspecting your 1 franc coins dated 1976. Look closely for the absence of a mint mark. Use a magnifying glass and compare with common 1976 1 franc coins. If your coin shows no sign of the usual mint mark and appears to be in good condition, you might have something incredibly valuable. You may be wondering, how can I sell such a coin if I find one? The answer is simple. First, have the coin graded by a reputable coin grading agency. This will confirm its authenticity and condition. Then, consult with numismatic dealers, coin auction houses, or online platforms that specialize in rare coins. Make sure you get multiple evaluations and never rush into a sale. The coin's true value can only be realized when presented properly to the right market. So now you know. The 1976 no-mint Mark I franc coin is more than just an old piece of metal. It is a historical artifact, a rare collector's item, and a potential fortune hiding in your pocket, old piggy bank, or family coin collection. If you come across one, treat it with care and have it professionally assessed because it could very well be your ticket to tens of thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible 1 franc coin and its impressive value, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins that could change your life. Drop a comment below if you think you might have a 1976 no-mint Mark I franc coin or if you want us to cover more valuable coins from around the world. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your treasure hunt. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today's video is going to take you on an incredible journey into the history, secrets, and astonishing value of one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. numismatic history, the 1978 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. And believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin has shocked collectors and historians around the world with a jaw-dropping market value of $10 million. That's right, $10 million for just 1 penny. Stay tuned because what you're about to learn could change how you look at every single coin in your pocket or piggy bank. Let's begin by taking a step back into the history of this amazing coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin replaced the Indian head penny and marked a significant milestone in American coinage. It was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the years, the design went through several modifications. In 1959, the reverse design was changed from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, commemorating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By the time 1978 arrived, the Lincoln Memorial design had been in place for nearly 2 decades. Now, in 1978, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the Lincoln cents using mostly copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. These coins were minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver. Normally, the Denver Mint coins bore a D Mint mark, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins with an S Mint mark. However, coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally carried no mint mark at all, which is why some people refer to these coins as the no mint mark versions. Most of the time, these coins are not considered rare because millions upon millions were produced. But the 1978 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny we're talking about today is not just any ordinary coin. It is an ultra-rare era coin with unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. You may be wondering, how can a 1978 penny without a mint mark be worth so much money? The answer lies in a combination of minting errors, condition, rarity, and collector demand. One particular 1978 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny was struck with an extraordinary die alignment error, causing the image to appear misaligned and off-center, yet retaining sharp details and a flawless finish. This coin also possesses a remarkable doubled die obverse, a striking error where the details on the front of the coin appear doubled. The date, the word liberty, and the famous motto "I in God we trust" all show clear and dramatic doubling. Only a tiny handful of these coins are known to exist in pristine condition. What makes this coin even more valuable is its condition. The coin that recently made headlines and sold for an astonishing $10 million was graded MS-70 by a top-tier grading service, which means it was in absolutely perfect mint state condition. No scratches, no dents, no imperfections, just a flawless and shimmering copper surface that preserved the original brilliance of the minting process. In the world of coin collecting, a grade of MS-70 is extremely rare and significantly boosts the value of any coin, especially one that already has a unique error or historical significance. Collectors around the world have been on high alert for coins from 1978 ever since the discovery of this rare penny. Even more astounding is that this specific coin was not found in a bank roll or a high-security vault. It was discovered in an old coin jar that had been sitting in a grandmother's kitchen cabinet for over 30 years. The owner had no idea they were sitting on a fortune. After sending it in for appraisal and grading, the shocking truth was revealed. This tiny 1-cent piece, forgotten for decades, turned out to be one of the most valuable Lincoln cents in history. So why is there such an intense demand for coins like this? It's all about rarity, historical intrigue, and the thrill of the hunt. Collectors love coins that tell a story, especially ones that challenge the odds. A 1978 no-mint Mark penny with a major error, in pristine condition, and with only a few examples known to exist. That's a recipe for a multi-million-dollar treasure. Investors are willing to pay incredible sums to own a piece of numismatic history, and this particular coin represents the perfect storm of value and mystery. The coin market has exploded in recent years with collectors and investors pouring money into rare coins as both a hobby and an alternative investment. The demand for error coins, in particular, has grown rapidly. With stories like the $10 million 1978 no-mint Mark penny making headlines, more people are starting to check their change jars, coin albums, and pocket change in hopes of finding hidden treasure. Before we wrap up, here are some key takeaways for you. If you come across a 1978 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, do not spend it or ignore it. Look closely for signs of doubling on the lettering and date. Examine the coin for die errors, misalignments, and other abnormalities. If it appears to be in extremely good condition, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. A small investment in coin grading could result in a massive payoff if your penny turns out to be the next rare gem. You never know. You could be holding the next $10 million coin right in your hand. And that brings us to the end of this incredible story about the 1978 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. From its humble copper beginnings to its record-shattering sale, this coin proves that even the smallest things in life can hold unimaginable value. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stories about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future upload. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a strange or interesting coin in your change. We'd love to hear your stories. Thank you for watching, and remember, the next coin that changes your life might be hiding right in your pocket. Keep searching, keep collecting, and stay curious. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's episode will blow your mind because we're going to uncover the remarkable story behind a coin that many people have probably overlooked: the 1992 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny copper coin might look ordinary to most people, but it holds a secret that has made it one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. That's right, we're talking about a coin with a current market value of $9 million. So grab your coin jars and magnifying glasses because you won't want to miss a second of this incredible story. Let's begin by understanding the origins of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and it quickly became a staple in American currency. Over the decades, the penny has undergone several design modifications, including changes in the composition of the metal, the font, and subtle details that make certain years extremely rare and collectible. Fast forward to the year 1992. The United States Mint was busy striking billions of coins at its facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these coins carried a small mint mark, either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. However, coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally have no mint mark, and that brings us to the star of today's episode, the elusive and incredibly rare 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, the 1992 no mint mark penny might look like every other coin from that year, but collectors quickly discovered something extraordinary. In 1992, the U.S. Mint was transitioning from using the older, wide AM, reverse design, which refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America, to a newer, close AM, design. While the 1993 penny officially debuted the close AM style, a few 1992 pennies were mistakenly struck using the new reverse design before it was officially released. This error resulted in a handful of 1992 pennies having the close AM reverse, a die variety so rare that only a tiny number have ever been authenticated. And among those, finding one without a mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint makes it even more scarce. The combination of the close AM variety and the missing mint mark transforms this penny from common change into a coin worth a fortune. But why is the close AM so important? On most Lincoln pennies from before 1993, the A and M in America, on the reverse side of the coin, are clearly spaced apart. However, in the 1992 close AM variety, the A and M are so close they are nearly touching, a detail that would go unnoticed by the untrained eye but is everything to a serious numismatist. The close AM reverse die was intended for use in 1993, but a few mistakenly made it into circulation in 1992. When this error was first discovered, coin experts and collectors went into a frenzy searching for more. Every known example of the 1992 close AM penny is considered extremely rare, but when it comes without a mint mark, its rarity multiplies exponentially. Only a tiny number of these have been certified by grading companies, and their condition plays a major role in their value. Coins in mint state, especially those with no signs of wear or damage, can command astronomical prices at auction point. One such coin recently made headlines when it sold for an eye-popping $9 million due to its pristine condition and exceptional rarity. This price has cemented the 1992 no mint mark close AM Lincoln penny as one of the most valuable coins in U.S. numismatic history. What makes this even more incredible is that there are likely a few of these coins still sitting unnoticed in coin jars, drawers, and even vending machines across America. So how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar coins? Here's what you need to do. First, check the date. You want a penny dated 1992 with no mint mark under the year, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, flip the coin over and look very closely at the word America. If the letters A and M are almost touching, then you could be holding a close AM variety. Use a magnifying glass or a digital microscope to get a clear look. If the A and M are far apart, then it's just a regular wide AM coin. But if they are close together, congratulations, you may have found something life-changing. Once you think you've found a 1992 no mint mark close AM penny, do not clean it or attempt to alter it in any way. Instead, take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can authenticate and grade your coin, giving it a certified value that can dramatically increase what collectors are willing to pay for it. Coin grading services will assign a numeric grade based on the coin's condition, with MS70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The closer your coin is to this grade, the higher its value will be. Over the years, this coin has become a legendary find among collectors. Even those with vast coin collections may never encounter one in their lifetime. That's why it's so important to check every penny that passes through your hands. The 1992 no-mint mark close AM penny is a true treasure, a $1 million mistake that turned ordinary change into a life-changing opportunity. In conclusion, the story of the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of mystery, error, rarity, and immense value. From a simple transition in design to an accidental early release, this penny now stands as one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. With a current market value of $9 million, it serves as a reminder that hidden fortune can be found in the most unexpected places, even in your spare change. So take a look at your pennies. Examine each one carefully. That little copper coin could be your golden ticket. And if you ever find the 1992 no-mint mark close AM penny, you'll join a very exclusive club of collectors who struck numismatic gold. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have questions about identifying valuable pennies. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, big money sometimes comes in small change. Welcome back, coin collectors and rare money lovers, to another exciting episode where we reveal the hidden treasures hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into the remarkable story of a seemingly ordinary coin that has stunned experts and investors across the world. We are talking about none other than the legendary 2001 D-Mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Yes, you heard that right. This coin, which most people overlook or even throw away, has a current market value of an astonishing $27 million. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed as we explore the full history, background, minting details, errors, and the reason behind this jaw-dropping valuation. Let's begin our journey in the year 2001. This was a time of great transition in the United States. The economy was recovering from the dot-com bubble, the new millennium had just begun, and the Denver Mint was working at full capacity to produce circulating coins for the American people. Among the coins produced that year was the humble 1-cent penny bearing the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The 2001 D penny, like its predecessors, featured the iconic Lincoln bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D Mint mark located just below the year indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado, a facility known for its consistent quality and high mintage. In fact, over 5.5 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in 2001 at the Denver Mint alone. With such a high number, it might seem impossible that any single coin could be worth more than a few cents. But as we often say in the world of rare coins, the value lies not in quantity but in uniqueness. That is where the story of the $27,000,2001 D penny begins. Now let's talk about what sets this particular coin apart from the billions of others. It all comes down to one word: rarity. While most 2001 D Lincoln pennies were struck on standard copper-plated zinc planchets, a tiny number were mistakenly struck on experimental or leftover planchets made of pure bronze from earlier decades. These wrong planchet errors are extremely rare and are the result of minting anomalies that slip through quality control undetected. But the specific coin that fetched $27 million was no ordinary error coin. According to expert numismatists and auction records, this coin was a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. It featured a perfect double die obverse, extreme high relief, and a rare metallic composition that has baffled analysts. Under magnification, the doubling on the date and the word Liberty is strikingly clear and well-defined, making it one of the finest examples of a double die penny ever recorded from the early 2000s. What's more, the coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS-70 red by one of the top coin grading agencies. This means the coin is essentially flawless with its original mint luster intact. No scratches, no handling marks, no signs of wear. It is the perfect storm of rarity, condition, error, and historical interest. When this coin went up for private auction, collectors and investors alike jumped at the chance to own what many now call the holy grail of modern Lincoln pennies. The final price? A staggering $27 million. That's right, a coin that once cost just 1 cent is now worth more than luxury yachts, exotic cars, or even some private islands. The sale shocked the numismatic community and made headlines worldwide. Since then, demand for 2001D pennies has soared as collectors rush to examine their own coins in the hopes of finding a similar treasure. So, how can you tell if your 2001D penny might be worth millions? Here are the signs to look for. First, check the color. If it has a deep reddish hue and a bronze-like appearance, that could be a clue it was struck on an experimental planchet. Second, look for doubling on the date, the words "I in God we trust" and "Liberty." Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect closely. Third, consider having your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. Only coins in mint state condition with verifiable errors and rare features are likely to command such high prices. Now let's talk about the design itself, a tribute to the great Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The Lincoln cent has been in continuous production since 1909, making it the longest-running coin design in American history. The obverse was designed by Victor David Brenner and continues to carry immense historical and cultural significance. The reverse design in 2001 still displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This classic design was used until 2008, after which the reverse was updated in 2009 for the bicentennial. The 2001D penny thus represents the end of an era. It stands at the crossroads between the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse and the changes that would come later. This historical context, combined with the minting error and pristine condition, make it not just a valuable coin, but a true symbol of American heritage and numismatic excellence. So, what lessons can we learn from the story of the 2001D mint mark Lincoln penny worth $27 million? First, never underestimate the value of a coin, no matter how common it may seem. Second, check your change regularly. Treasures can appear when you least expect them. Third, if you believe you have a unique coin, take the time to research it or consult with an expert. You could be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. As we wrap up this video, remember this: the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. A simple penny can hold $1 million story. The 2001D Lincoln 1-cent penny proves that even in the modern era, numismatic miracles still happen. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your curiosity alive. Who knows? The next multimillion-dollar coin might already be sitting in your pocket. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this incredible story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next penny be worth millions.